Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Miniso here. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a negative space flowers design with a pretty pastel base, and this is the beautiful plate I'll be using. It's by Beauty Big Bang. So it's very nice. I really was drawn to those negative space images along the top part of the plate, but looking at it further, there's actually so many different images there to choose from, so I'm sure it's a plate I will be using again soon. Anyway, these are the polishes I'll be using. There's a mixture of stamping and regular polishes, and I've also got this one from Maniology. It's one of my favourite blue stamping polishes. And I've also got a clear stamper. This one's from Nicole Diary. And any discount codes and things like that, I will have them listed for you as always in the description box below, as well as a full list of all the products I've used today. If I've got direct links for any of them, I will also list those. Now, because I'm going to be doing a bit of a smushy base or a sort of sponged base, I have applied some liquid latex. If you've got an allergy to latex, please be sure to use one of the many non-latex products that there are out there, or you could just use some tape or something like that just to make for easy cleanup. So you can see here from what I'm doing, I'm just applying sort of blobs of the polish over the sponge. I'm trying to separate each colour, and I'm going to go over each colour at least twice just to kind of saturate the sponge. I do normally wet the sponge and just squeeze all the water out. I find it just, for me, it makes a much smoother gradient, but that's purely optional, and yeah, even putting the colours in whatever order you want is pretty optional. I mean, you could do a gradient, so you could sort of do stripes of these colours. I just decided to do a bit more of a sort of smushy, yeah, not sort of so rigid base on these, because with the stamping you're just going to see parts of the base peeking through. And yeah, I really wanted something that was not non-uniform, just a little bit more freeform, that type of thing. And I really like this grouping of colours. I thought they're actually really pretty together. Now, because I have used pastels, I thought for my stamping part of the design I would use something like a stronger colour but not black, and that's why I've gone for the blue. But you could totally use white if you wanted to, and it would give a completely different look to the final design. Now just keep applying more polish to your sponge and reapplying to your nails until you get the opacity that you want. And yeah, we're going to move on to the stamping part next. So I am removing that blue film from the plate. Here's a little bit of a closer look as well, and you can see what I mean. There are many images there to be had. Now, with any plates that have a negative space area, they can be on the tricky side to be able to pick up the whole image. And you can see here from this one, I have actually got some missing parts. Now, we'll show you later on the video how you can fix that, other than scraping the plate in different ways. So I did actually experiment a little bit with this. Some ways it just seemed to work better than others, but I seem to just get a little bit of a patchiness on some of the nails, and yeah, we'll show you a quick fix. So I'm going to apply the image on 3 of the nails, and on my pointer and pinky I will be applying these beautiful flower images like so. So I'm just going to apply it on the pinky next. I thought it would give quite a nice contrast to the other ones that have got more of a solid image showing. So I will do some cleanup off camera, and I'm going to fix those couple of nails that have got parts missing. So what I'm using here is a fine detail brush. You could also use a dotting tool for this too, just whatever you feel comfortable with, and just basically colour in those parts that are missing. So I'm using the same stamping polish that I did for the stamping, and yeah, problem solved. You will not see any of these bits. Once I top coat, it'll just all blend so closely together that you won't even realise that I've actually had to patch some of the parts up that were missing. So that's that nail done there, and I will do the other one off camera. And then what I thought I would do was use some of that sort of peachy corally sort of colour as a center on a couple of the nails. So these are the ones like my pointer and my pinky, and I'm really sorry I'm actually off camera, but what I wanted to do was add a solid colored center to each of these flowers. Now this part too is optional. I mean, you can add as much detailing as you want to. You could use rhinestones or glitters or something like that for the centers of these flowers, but I wanted to stick to the pastel theme, so I thought it'd be quite nice just to use one of my base colors to dot a little dot in the center. Once I've done that and all the nails have had a few minutes to dry, I'm just going to go ahead and add my favorite top coat, which is Seche Vite. So this will add a beautiful glossy finish. You could totally go over the top of this with a matte top coat too if you wanted to, but anyway, here are the finished designs. I do hope you like my nails. I really love how this design turned out. I wore it for a few days. Leave me any comments and questions down below. If you've got any queries, I'm more than happy to help. If you haven't done so already, I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is free to do so, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.